Sanbonani, Ninjani. On this video, I just want to go a little bit into who I am and why I've created this platform. So I was born in a small village outside of Durban called Mzinyati. When I was about 5, we moved to Kwamashu, a township in Durban as well. Then it was just me and my older brother. Later on, my younger brother was born. Okay, so I'm currently a mother of 3. I studied what's called biotechnology, which is a study of living things and how they can be manipulated or exploited, if you will, for our benefits. Okay, so I think when I think about that, I was really meant to be in this field, even though in terms of my career, I have not really had the opportunity to use all the information that I gathered when I was doing that course. I think now that I've started my business and all of the other things that we are doing, I'm seeing more and more its application. So when I think about exploiting living things for our benefits, particularly one that I am very passionate about is using plants and herbs for our benefits. A lot of the food that we consume has been so far removed from its natural state that it doesn't even look like the original thing anymore, and it has become so detrimental to our health that we end up consuming medicines that have also been created to just deal with the symptom and not really heal at the root of the problem. So I think you're going to see in videos going forward, exploring more and more into various health benefits of different plants. Where can we access those, and how can we just live a healthier life? For me, I know that eating healthy, keeping healthy, and eating things in its truest form is not very easy. Some think that it's expensive, and hopefully, as you follow on this channel, you will realize that it doesn't really need to be expensive. And some of the things are even in our backyards. Some things that we call weeds, even. Uh, God has given them to us so that we can be healthy, that we can improve our well-being, and that we can just be healthy. So that is what I'm about. I really believe that we make life more complicated than it needs to be. And obviously, I understand, how that comes about. But hopefully, uh, as we engage each other in this channel, we can just discuss, is it necessary really to do some of the things that we do? Also, in the way that I'm teaching my children or trying to influence my children, is to look at life differently. A lot of kids produce good grades at school. They are, your A students, and then come later on in life, they are not able to use the information that they've studied at school to really make a living. I don't know about you, where you are. Comment in the section below where you are from and how is the employment rates in your country. But in our country, in South Africa, the employment rate is very, 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 very low. I mean, a lot of people with multiple degrees and masters and even PhDs are not engaged in employment that they're happy with. But obviously, these are people who have gathered a lot of information during the course of their studying. So why are we not able to apply this information to make a living? And that's what I want to discuss. I'm not saying that I have the answers, but hopefully I will need to have these answers by the time my children need to make a living for themselves. What I'll also be exploring in this channel is some of the things we can do as parents to set our children up for success. The Bible talks about an inheritance that parents need to leave for their children. How do we leave an inheritance when we are barely making it ourselves? I'm not rich, I don't have a lot of money, but I'm trying to invest the little that I have in various ventures, hopefully that my children can benefit from when they are older. So I think that applies to every parent. You know, whether you are single parent, whether you are you've got a partner, we all have the same wishes for our children. We want our children to do better than we are doing, and at the moment a lot of us are really not doing well. So hopefully it will not be dark and gloomy as I'm sounding right now. But I just wanted to paint the background in terms of where I'm coming from, why I've created this channel, who I am. And I'm just a parent who's trying to raise 21st century children, and keeping in mind that the environment that we live in needs to be able to sustain even our children. So environmental protection, natural living is very much something that I'm very passionate about, because if we are going to not so kind to the world that we live in, by the time our children need to benefit from it, things will be looking even worse. So hopefully you will enjoy. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel as we go deep into what can we do as parents of 21st century children to, you know, live our best life and also make sure that our children live their best life.